Hello and welcome to Sri Lanka's premier sports hub, ThePapare.com. We are live from the Racecourse International Stadium. This is the Cargill's Food City FA Cup 2016, the fourth and final quarter-final, but not good news, as just 10 minutes before kick-off, a heavy storm has arrived at the Racecourse International Stadium, delaying the kick-off between the 21 times FA Cup champions Saunders SC and Blue Star SC, two-time finalist in the last 2 years, 2014 and 15, Blue Star, but unfortunately they were not lucky enough to win the championship. In 2014 lost to Army SC, and in 2015 lost to Colombo FC, 1-0 defeat. Now they have another chance to make it into a third consecutive semi-final, while Saunders, after being defeated in the 2007 FA Cup final, they haven't come into the semi-finals yet. Long lapse of 9 years for the 21 times FA Cup champions Saunders SC. The rain seems to be dying down a bit, but still no signs of kick-off yet. The referees are looking on. The ground is slightly flooded. We had adverse conditions during last week, and therefore this quarterfinal and the one which was played yesterday had to be postponed. Yesterday's match, the third quarterfinal, was between Army SC and Air Force SC. Army getting into a 2-0 lead, then Air Force coming back to draw the match, but unfortunately they lost on penalties, 4-3. So the news from out here is that the play is delayed due to rain. We'll go into commercials and we'll be back when some good news arrives here at Racecourse International Stadium.
Hello, Machan.
Hi.
මං හිතුවා ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා ගියට පස්සේ ලංකාවේ පාරවල් අමතක වුණා කියලා. හොයාගන්න අමාරු නේද?
ෆෝන් එකේ ඔන්ලයින් මැප් එක තියෙනවනේ. මෙහෙ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් හරි ෆාස්ට්. එන ගමන් ඊමේල් ටිකක් චෙක් කරගත්තා.
දැන් මෙහෙම තමයි. හොඳම ක්‍රැබ්ස් තින්නෙත් මෙහෙනේ.
අයියෝ අද මැච් එක මිස් වෙනවනේ.
නෑ. අපි ෆුල් කනෙක්ටඩ්. මෙතන ඉඳලා ලයිව් බලන්න පුළුවන්.
ඔසී වලත් මේ වගේ නෑනේ. ලෝකෙම හොඳ මේවනේ මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ.
දවසින් දවස මේව අලුත් කරන්නේ ඩයලොග් තමයි.
ලංකාවේ අපේ ජීවිතවල නවතම තාක්ෂණයෙන් සුවිසල් පෙරලියක් කරන්නට අද මෙන්ම හෙටත් ඩයලොග් නිබන්ධව කැපවෙයි. This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi. bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialogue, the number one choice of the people. Dialogue, the future today.
Sawadika! Can you give me data SIM?
Massage?
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use dialogue data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with dialogue roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1 for 1 plan from Dialogue. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialogue 1 for 1 prepaid plan. Dialogue, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialogue roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get Dialogue roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
One guaranteed best rate on any network? Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries. With Dialogue roaming, clearly the best way to roam. Introducing the Ultra 99 postpaid package from Dialogue. Say everything you want to say with the ultra benefits of extra talk time, extra SMS and extra data at a monthly rental of just 99 rupees only. Dialogue, the future today.
Here, where can I get a data SIM? Bah. I say, old chap, where might a fellow find a data SIM card? Kiannako.
You're from Sri Lanka, right?
How did you know?
Why don't you use dialogue data roaming? Unlimited data for $5 a day.
Unlimited data for $5 a day and...
Data unlimited, my patience isn't.
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with dialogue roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
කොහේ ගියත් කොතැන හිටියත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා පිලේ එංගලන්ත සංචාරයේ උණුසුම් අවස්ථා ඔබේ මොබයිල් එකෙන් සජීවීව ඩයලොග් මයි ටීවී වෙතින්ම පමණයි. ඩේටා කාස්තුවක් නොමැතිව දවසටම රුපියල් 333ක් වැනි සුළු මුදලකට ඇති තරම් නරඹන්න. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ටයිප් කර 82කට SMS කරන්න. ඩයලොග් වෙතින් මයි ටීවී අනාගතය ආදායි.
Hi.
මංගිත ඔස්ට්‍රේලියා ගියට පස්සේ ලංකාවේ පාරවල් අමතකුණා කියලා. හොයාගන්න අමාරු නේද?
ෆෝන් එකේ ඔන්ලයින් මැප් එක තියෙනවනේ. මෙහෙ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් හරි ෆාස්ට්. එන ගමන් ඊමේල් ටිකක් චෙක් කරගත්තා.
දැන් මෙහෙම තමයි. හොඳම ක්‍රැබ්ස් තින්නෙත් මෙහෙනේ.
අයියෝ අද මැච් එක මිස් වෙනවනේ.
නෑ. අපි ෆුල් කනෙක්ටඩ්. මෙතන ඉඳලා ලයිව් බලන්න පුළුවන්.
ඔසීවලත් මේ වගේ නෑනේ. ලෝකෙම හොඳ මේවනේ මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ.
දවසින් දවස මේවා අලුත් කරන්නේ ඩයලොග් තමයි.
ලංකාවේ අපේ ජීවිතවල නවතම තාක්ෂණයෙන් සුවිසල් පෙරලියක් කරන්නට අද මෙන්ම හෙටත් ඩයලොග් නිබන්ධව කැපවෙයි.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadee-ka! Can you give me data SIM?
Massage?
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1-for-1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialog 1-for-1 prepaid plan. Dialog, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialog roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get Dialog roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
One guaranteed best rate on any network? Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam. Introducing the Ultra 99 postpaid package from Dialog. Say everything you want to say with the ultra benefits of extra talk time, extra SMS and extra data at a monthly rental of just 99 rupees only. Dialog, the future today.
Here we are. Can I get a data SIM? Bah. I say, old chap, where might a fellow find a data SIM card? Yannako.
You're from Sri Lanka, right?
How did you know?
Why don't you use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data for $5 a day.
Unlimited data for $5 a day and...
Data unlimited, my patience isn't.
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
Hello and welcome back to Sri Lanka's premier sports sub, ThePapare.com. We are live from the Racecourse International Stadium, the FA Cup 2016, the fourth and final quarter-final. The rain has eased a bit and the referees are having a pitch inspection. Today's main referee is Prashant Rajakrishna, who is just checking the penalty spot on the left. He looks to be okay with it. This was a short but a heavy rainfall, but the skies have cleared a bit. The sun is shining down. Especially the left side of the pitch has been most affected. Quite a few mud puddles. And from the looks of it, the referees are okay with the ground conditions. Though we would expect a few minutes of delay. This fourth and final quarter-final of this Cargill's Food City FA Cup 2016 is between Saunders SC and Blue Star SC. Blue Star defeating Police SC in their pre-quarter-final, a 1-0 win at the Police Park, while Saunders defeated Pelicans SC 3-0 at the Kalania Football Complex. We'll just go into another quick commercial break, and hopefully we'll be back with some good news.
කොහේ ගියත් කොතැන හිටියත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා පිලේ එංගලන්ත සංචාරයේ උණුසුම් අවස්ථා ඔබේ මොබයිල් එකෙන් සජීවීව ඩයලොග් මයි ටීවී වෙතින්ම පමණයි. ඩේටා කාස්තුවක් නොමැතිව දවසටම රුපියල් 333ක් වැනි සුළු මුදලකට ඇති තරම් නරඹන්න. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ටයිප් කර 8282ට SMS කරන්න. ඩයලොග් වෙතින් මයි ටීවී අනාගතය ආදයි.
හලෝ මචං.
හායි.
මං හිතුවා ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා ගියට පස්සේ ලංකාවේ පාරවල් අමතක වුණා කියලා. හොයාගන්න අමාරු නේද?
ෆෝන් එකේ ඔන්ලයින් මැප් එක තියෙනවනේ. මෙහෙ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් හරි ෆාස්ට්. එන ගමන් ඊමේල් ටිකක් චෙක් කරගත්තා.
දැන් මෙහෙම තමයි. හොඳම ක්‍රැබ්ස් තින්නෙත් මෙහෙනේ.
අයියෝ අද මැච් එක මිස් වෙනවනේ.
නෑ. අපි ෆුල් කනෙක්ටඩ්. මෙතන ඉඳලා ලයිව් බලන්න පුළුවන්.
ඔසී වලත් මේ වගේ නෑනේ. ලෝකෙම හොඳ මේවනේ මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ.
දවසින් දවස මේවා අලුත් කරන්නේ ඩයලොග් තමයි.
ලංකාවේ අපේ ජීවිතවල නවතම තාක්ෂණයෙන් සුවිසල් පෙරලියක් කරන්නට අද මෙන්ම හෙටත් ඩයලොග් නිබන්ධව කැපවෙයි.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadika! Can you give me data SIM?
Massage?
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1-for-1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialog 1 for 1 prepaid plan. Dialog, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialog roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get Dialog roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
One guaranteed best rate on any network? Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam. Introducing the Ultra 99 postpaid package from Dialog. Say everything you want to say with the ultra benefits of extra talk time, extra SMS and extra data at a monthly rental of just 99 rupees only. Dialog, the future today.
Here, where can I get a data SIM? Meh. I say, old chap, where might a fellow find a data SIM card? Kiannako.
You're from Sri Lanka, right?
How did you know?
Why don't you use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data for $5 a day.
Unlimited data for $5 a day and...
Data unlimited, my patience isn't.
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadika! Can you give me data SIM?
Massage?
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1-for-1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialog 1 for 1 prepaid plan. Dialog, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialog roaming.
They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise,
Just get dialogue roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
one guaranteed best rate on any network. Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries with dialogue roaming. Clearly the best way to roam. Introducing the Ultra 99 postpaid package from Dialog. Say everything you want to say with the ultra benefits of extra talk time, extra SMS and extra data at a monthly rental of just 99 rupees only. Dialog, the future today.
Here, where can I get a data SIM? Bah. I say, old chap, where might a fellow find a data SIM card? Kiannako.
You're from Sri Lanka, right?
How did you know?
Why don't you use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data for $5 a day.
Unlimited data for $5 a day and...
Data unlimited, my patience isn't.
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadee-krap! Can you give me data SIM?
Massage?
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1-for-1 talk?
The 1-for-1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialog 1-for-1 prepaid plan. Dialog, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialogue roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get dialogue roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
one guaranteed best rate on any network. Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
Hello and welcome back to Sri Lanka's premier sports hub, ThePapare.com, and it's good news from the Racecourse International Stadium in this Cargill's Food City FA Cup 2016 fourth and final quarterfinal. And the news from the match officials is that the match will kick off in another 15 minutes time. We had around 10 minutes of short but heavy rain which delayed the kickoff, which was scheduled to be played at scheduled to be started at 3 p.m. Now it's 3:20, so hopefully we'll kick off this fourth and final quarterfinal at 3:35. The mud puddles on the left has cleared dramatically at this Racecourse International Stadium. So do join us again in another 15 minutes time. The fourth and final quarterfinal between Saunders SC and Blue Star SC. Kickoff at 3:35.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadee can you give me data SIM?
Massage?
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1-for-1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialog 1-for-1 prepaid plan. Dialog, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialog roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get Dialog roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
One guaranteed best rate on any network? Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries. With Dialog roaming, clearly the best way to roam. Introducing the Ultra 99 postpaid package from Dialog. Say everything you want to say with the ultra benefits of extra talk time, extra SMS and extra data at a monthly rental of just 99 rupees only. Dialog, the future today.
Here, where can I get a data SIM? Bah. I say, old chap, where might a fellow find a data SIM card? Yannako.
You're from Sri Lanka, right?
How did you know?
Why don't you use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data for $5 a day.
Unlimited data for $5 a day and...
Data unlimited, my patience isn't.
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
කොහේ ගියත් කොතැන හිටියත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා පිලේ එංගලන්ත සංචාරයේ උණුසුම් අවස්ථා ඔබේ මොබයිල් එකෙන් සජීවීව Dialog My TV වෙතින්ම පමණයි. ඩේටා කාස්තුවක් නොමැතිව දවසටම රුපියල් 333ක් වැනි සුළු මුදලකට ඇති තරම් නරඹන්න. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ටයිප් කර 82කට SMS කරන්න. Dialog වෙතින් My TV අනාගතය ආදායි.
Hello and welcome back once again to ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's premier sports sub. And once again, just a reminder that the kickoff will be at 3:35. The match was scheduled to start at 3, but a short and heavy burst of rain delayed the kickoff. It has all cleared, and the ground has all but drained on the left side of the penalty box. Do join us again at 3:35 for the live and exclusive coverage of this Cargill's Food City FA Cup 2016, the fourth and final quarterfinal. Saunders SC versus Blue Star SC. Kickoff at 3:35.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadee can you give me data SIM?
Massage.
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use dialogue data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with dialogue roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1-for-1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialogue 1 for 1 prepaid plan. Dialogue, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialog roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get Dialog roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
One guaranteed best rate on any network? Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam. Introducing the Ultra 99 postpaid package from Dialog. Say everything you want to say with the ultra benefits of extra talk time, extra SMS and extra data at a monthly rental of just 99 rupees only. Dialog, the future today.
Here, where can I get a data SIM? Bah. I say, old chap, where might a fellow find a data SIM card? Kiannako.
You're from Sri Lanka, right?
How did you know?
Why don't you use dialogue data roaming? Unlimited data for $5 a day.
Unlimited data for $5 a day and...
Data unlimited, my patience isn't.
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with dialogue roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadee, can you give me data SIM?
Massage.
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use dialogue data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with dialogue roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1-for-1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialog 1 for 1 prepaid plan. Dialog, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialog roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get Dialog roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
One guaranteed best rate on any network? Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
Hello and welcome back on www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, bringing you the live action of the quarter-final of this FA Cup Championship 2016. Saunders SC taking on Blue Star Sports Club all the way from Kaltura. Rain delaying the kickoff of this match 35 minutes late from the original kickoff time, as the two teams and the referees line up for the starting ceremony of the final quarter-final of this FA Cup Championship 2016. Live pictures, of course, brought to you from Racecourse International Stadium. Saunders dressed in bright yellow, while Blue Star coming all the way from Kaluthura dressed in a green outfit. It's going to be a cracker of a game, this quarter-final, to look their players alongside Colombo FC, Renown, and of course Army Sports Club, who won their quarter-final yesterday against Air Force. And joining with me in commentary is Navod Vijay-Vikrama. Good afternoon, Navod.
Good afternoon, Lelum. Yes, it's indeed great to have this match finally kicking off. Short but heavy rainfall just 10 minutes before kickoff. The original kickoff time, that was at 3 p.m, delaying the start of this match against the 21 times FA Cup champions Saunders SC and two-time finalists Blue Star SC. Blue Star in their all green and Saunders in their traditional all yellow. But the big news from the Blue Star lineup is that their main defender, central defender, the foreigner Nazir Opaimi, is not playing today, suspended for this match. While Saunders SC too having quite a few foreign players strengthening their ranks for this season. They also have Suntaraj Niresh, the former Sri Lanka under-19 player in midfield linchpin, who can create chances at will for Blue Star. Veteran midfield, including the likes of Mohammad Najim, their captain, Sanjeeva Simon. The forwards would be led by another veteran, former Sri Lanka striker, E.B. Channa. Blue Star SC coming into this quarter-final, defeating Police SC 1-0 at the Police Park, while Saunders defeated Pelicans SC 3-0 at the Kalania Football Complex. These two sides met end of last year at the Mayor's Cup semi-final, where Saunders SC comfortably defeated Blue Star. So it will be an interesting matchup, especially a lot of history between the two sides, and the two sides also having one of the biggest fan bases. Blue Star SC from Kalutara, Saunders from Price Park. And the referee for today's match is Prashant Rajakrishna.
The final team huddles just before the match, as the two teams will take their respective positions in the field from a short while, and the game will commence. Both the teams packed with talent and potential, and it will be a cracker of a game to watch. This quarter-final phase, of course, have just showed us wonderful football, starting from the first game, Colombo FC scoring 15 goals, and then it was Renown versus Java Lane, another good display of football here at Racecourse International Stadium. And then what a nail bite it was yesterday between Army and Air Force, the two forces taking it down to the last minute and then to the penalties. Finally, Army managed to clinch the spot into the semi-finals, beating Air Force 4-3, and now the fight and the battle for the final slot is between Saunders and Blue Star. On your screen, dressed in the green outfit, is Blue Star Sports Club, coming all the way from Kalutara. It's all set here to begin the action. Live and exclusively brought to you on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com. Live pictures from Racecourse International Stadium of this FA Cup Championship 2016, the final quarter-final, as Saunders will have first ball possession. Referee says all set, checks his time. And that's the whistle as Saunders get things started here at the final quarter-final. Spreading wide off the field and passing the ball through into the attacking half now. It'll be tricky conditions with a bit of rain in the grass still. It's not as dried down as one would expect to. Bit short but heavy rain falling just before the kick-off time, 10 minutes to be precise, and already we have a player down. Referee Prashant Rajakrishna attending and making sure that he is okay to continue for the rest of the game.
Well, the good news for Blue Star and their fans is that the rain has been a blessing for them in the past couple of quarterfinals, in the past couple of FA Cup encounters, especially in the semi-final last 2 years, 2014 and 15, where they met Navy and defeated Navy on penalties. Also in a rain-affected matches, both of them, as Krishant Abesekara trying a 30-yard long-range effort. That's what the strikers and any midfielders would be trying to do, testing out the goalkeepers, especially on this left side, where the rain has been most affected by slippery conditions for the goalkeepers. It will certainly test Manjula Fernando, who is quite used to the conditions, as Traore Mohammed now has the ball, cuts back in, gives it to Shadid Dharmapala. There seems to be a foul by Rangana Silva on Saunders player. And that's the first yellow card early in this match for Rangana Silva.
The first booking in the first few minutes, just under 10 minutes of this game. Rangana Silva from Blue Star. Yellow carded by referee Prashant Rajakrishna. And of course, reminding you about the ThePapare.com social media platforms. We are 24/7 news up targeting both international and national news. You can find us on all major social media platforms, starting off from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and SoundCloud, where we bring updates right off the venue as soon as the match ends. And of course, Saunders are preparing themselves for the free kick. A very valuable set piece at the start of the game for them to capitalize on and to put pressure back on the boys from the outskirts.
And that's the first time we are seeing the magic spray here in Sri Lanka. That's referee Prashant Rajakrishna using it. Historic moment nonetheless, as Traore Mohammed now inside the box, and it's cleared the way for a corner, the first corner of the match going to Saunders SC.
Referee Rajakrishna, of course, known well for his high-tech gear. And the corner attempt comes curling in, just missing it, and the defense. A desperate piece of defense, to be precise. Not the best of the ones to start off with for Blue Star. It was a good strike by Saunders early on, putting pressure back with that corner and the free kick. 2 set pieces to start off.
Goal kick. Now the ball bouncing away. Tussle between Ibi Chan and Dumindu Hettiarachi, and Hettiarachi clears that away. Traore Mohammed coming deep into his own half to gather the ball. It's Mohammed Usman who is goalkeeping for Saunders today, in the absence of Rasik Rishad, who is out on Sri Lanka under-19 duty for the 42nd Asian Schools Football Championship.
Into the gap, Saunders. A lot of space for them to work through the middle and through the box as well, over the sideline. Will be a goal kick in favour of Blue Star SC. Not the best of the passes that you would have expected.
As we see Sajid Dharmapala coming back on after receiving some treatment from the clash between Rangan Silva and him. Now Sanjeeva Simon. Rangan Silva now has it. Puts the ball up front on the right. As the keeper Mohammad Usman clears that away for a throw in. Rangan Silva, who is off your screen, wearing the number 23 jersey, has a heavy strapping on his left thigh. So he'll be concerned as Rifkan now sends the ball out wide. Still a throw in for Blue Star.
Blue Star finally in advantageous position here. Just outside the box. On to the left side. And the throw-in is good, but the defense clears it away quite comfortably.
Blue Star will be solely missing the services of Nazir Opemi now. Saunders trying to go on the counter attack. Very well tackled by Fahir Ali. Now the ball into the box, misses everyone, including the Saunders striker Krishanta Abesekara. Mohammad Munfik, Najim, the skipper, is hounded by Abdel Mohammed in midfield as Saunders once again wins the ball. Dharmapala going round a player. Oh, Hetiarachi finds his left back. Now Krishant Abesekara trying a through ball. Cleared unconvincingly by Ali.
Throw in for Saunders once again through the legs, but referee deciding otherwise.
By Abesekara, curling one into the 6-yard box, punched away. Now Suntaraj, Niresh trying an effort, fumbled by the keeper Manjula Fernando, but finally collects it. As we were saying, the conditions are tricky now, especially in that penalty box.
E.B. Channa chasing behind the ball, trying to get a foot on it. But on the counter now is Saunders SC. Over the top, onto the dangerous area as the defense falls back down for Blue Star and the ball goes over the sideline. The checkered flag goes up, it will be a throw-in. Sundararaj Niresh missing that kick due to those tricky conditions. The ball was very slippery. He just couldn't get his foot movements right. Once again, ball into no man lands. Just goes all the way over. Another throw in favour of the yellow boys.
Traore Mohammed showing his strength as he wins the back of the ball, and Rifkan clears it, but still once again Saunders gets hold of a possession. Nugran Yudes tries to find Mohammed, but instead gets Abdel Mohammed, who puts a through ball on the edge of the box for Mohammed. His cross deflected for the second corner for Saunders.
In the box, ball. No one clearing it. But finally managing to get out of jail there. Saunders putting on pressure early with those two set pieces to start off with, and now they've had a lot of ball possession. Blue Star hasn't really clicked through the offense as yet. Once again Niraj into the box, but doesn't find his teammate on the same wavelength. It'll be gathered safely by the goalkeeper. Good one, diving forward, making sure that the ball doesn't slip off him with the tricky conditions there in the ground. A very good decision. Once again into the box, this time too.
Wonderfully kept by Manjula Fernando. Twice he saved. First from Traore Mohammed, and then denying Krishant Abesekara from getting into the ball. Manjula Fernando, the former Sri Lanka goalkeeper, showing his class, and in that process seems to have got a knock to the unmentionables.
He's stretching himself to make sure that he's okay while the physio has arrived to check on him. Manjula Fernando with two brilliant saves. Diving down up front, even though he missed the ball, he made sure that he didn't give quite space to get a clear target on the goal. Good stuff by the former veteran, the former national goalkeeper.
Sanjeev Simon now has the ball to Rangan Silva, to Fazin. Misplaced pass. The Blue Star once again gets to it. Rangan Silva. Good ball on the left towards Mohammad Munfik. I'm sorry, that's Mohammad Imtad. Now Dharmapala gets to Abdel Mohammed on the counter attack, but the ball goes behind Sundararaj Niresh. Not the best of passes. Samira's pass intercepted by Najim. Krishant Abesekara trying to find Traore Mohammed, and he does. Abdel Mohammed The defense comes back quickly for Saunders. Early on, the attacking quartet of Abdel Mohammed, who is on screen right now. Traore Mohammed, Krishant Abbesekar and Suntaraj Niresh has been vibrant for the lads in yellow, the 21 times champions. And this time it's a foul by Abdel Mohammed on Fahir Ali. Already 5 attempts on at goal by Saunders, and 3 of them has been on target, while Blue Star has not been able to get anything on target. Rangana Silva. Fahir Ali now. Once again, the youth and experience of the Saunders attacking quartet showing their colours. Abdul Mohammed to the far post. Suntaraj Niresh with the header. But no one there to capitalize on it. But still, Sanuj Samira now. His effort going across the goal for a goal kick. We'll just go through the team cards for today. It's Sanuj Samira captaining for Saunders, Dumindu Hettiarachchi, Chanu Kairanga as the left back, Sajid Dharmapala central midfielder, Isuru Pereira, Suntaraj Niresh, Traore Mohammed, Niagran Udes at centre back, partnering Dumindu Hettiarachchi, Krishanta Besekara, Mohammed Usman the goalkeeper, and Abdul Mohammed. While for Blue Star it's Shivanka, Fahir Ali, Basit Amir, Mohammed Najim, Mohammed Fazin, Mohammed Shalan, Sanjeev Simon, Mohammed Rifkan, Rangana Silva and Manjula Fernando. Fazin gives it to Basit Amir. Now Abdul Mohammed on the left trying to find Abbesekara, a bit too much on it. Throw in for Saunders. Beg your pardon, Blue Star.
Blue Star with a throw in, but intercepted away by Chanu Kairanga. And once again, this time gets the long one, but doesn't find his teammate as it goes. But E.B. Chandna chasing it down, gets a foot on it, but doesn't manage to keep it inside, as the checkered flag will go up. It was a good piece of pressure by the defense of Saunders SC, making sure that they don't give E.B. Chandna space to work through, sticking on to the basics. And the Saunders throw in is good onto the attacking half, but will gathered by the defense and cleared away. avoiding another throw in for Saunders. It will be a Chanuke Ranga who will take privilege in getting it into the field. Skipper gets a foot on it, back to Chanuka, sends it all the way over the top, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Not much harm there, easy pickings for Fernando, who has had a good start for the game.
A good crowd in here today, even though it's a weekday, to watch this high profile clash between Saunders SC and Blue Star. Slick passing from Saunders. Once again, ball into the box. Even though Saunders has been the more attacking side, they've been unable to find a clinical pass inside the box, inside the attack in third. Abdul Mohammed now intercepted by Ali.
Beautiful footwork by Niresh, but the defender was the least bothered as Rangana Silva battles it out. Doesn't quite gather it. It'll be a free kick for Blue Star SC as the sky clears away a bit. We do hope that rain won't come down for the remaining minutes of the game. Rangana Silva with the ball for Blue Star. Sends it all the way to Simon, who takes the aerial route but doesn't find a gap. Just will land on to the hands of the goalkeeper.
You could see from the disturbance in the ground that most of the play has been inside the Blue Star half. A lot of brown areas, especially inside the penalty box. And that side has been the most affected by the rain. While E.B. Channa and Mohammad Fazin, the strikers for Blue Star, has been starved of the ball throughout this almost 25 minutes of play.
E.B. Channa not happy with the pass. As Nawad said, it's been a desperate effort by Blue Star in offense. They've not really got through those passes well. But on the other hand, Saunders is just dominating the offense.
Have to say that Mohammad Imtad, playing as the left back for Blue Star, has been quite exceptional against the much more taller and stronger Traore Mohammed. In this first 25 minutes of play. Santaraj Naresh pushes Sanjeeva Simon off the ball, but Ali intercepts, and Fazin now once again finds Simon. No one inside the box to cross to, as Rangana Silva now finds Fazin. Najim back to Simon. Silva. Defense just pushes away E.B. Channa. What looked like a promising attack for Blue Star now turns into a counter-attack from Saunders. Abdul Mohammed against Imtad. And Fire Ali just smashes the ball into Abdul Mohammed, and the ball goes out for a goal kick.
Goal kick for Blue Star. On to the other end. But well, the defense will arrive there. Desperate piece of defense to keep the offensive play out, not to give any more space to work the ball off. It's a change of voices in commentary. It'll be Joe who's joining with me. Good afternoon, Joe.
Good afternoon, Lelum. Good afternoon to our viewers as well. After a slight delay, we've been treated to a good game. See an end-to-end affair with Saunders dominating the proceedings.
Lot of ball possession with Saunders as they still retain ball possession. Skipper Sanoj with the ball now, looking for options. They've just failed to convert them into scoring opportunities. And now just inside the box with Niresh. Once again the defense getting a foot on it, completely blocking that offensive face. It's been a test of defense for Blue Star.
Yeah, Saunders seem to be having a good flow going in midfield, stringing a few passes together. Once again unable to capitalize on it, but certainly dominating proceedings, asking a lot of questions from the Blue Star defense as they win another corner.
The players not happy with the referee's decisions, but it's just a part and parcel of the game. You've got to respect it and move on, as Saunders will get their corner, a very much needed set piece for them. It's going to be pressure right back on Blue Star.
Saunders have reasonable height to contest for these set pieces, which they will. And once again, a scrappy effort on target, but it's fair to say that the Blue Star defense has yet again left a man unmarked inside the box, but haven't paid for it. But they shouldn't be counting their stars too much, because one of these times Saunders are bound to get one on target and make them pay for it.
A diving effort by the skipper to Niresh, and a good battle with the ball as Saunders secures it, tries to get it into the box, but the defense getting all over. And finally Saunders with clear space, and this time it's just too much, as it will just fly away. And another disappointing effort for Saunders.
Yet again Blue Star allowing way too much space for one of the danger men from Saunders, and again Saunders failed to make them pay for it, but they're getting closer and closer by the effort. It seems like a matter of time as to when they will actually make amends of these chances, as they are again coming from behind, stringing a move together.
Abdul Mohammed putting it up front, but Manjula comes all the way down and covers his ground, make sure that he doesn't get any of his offensive players to come inside and make a threat.
Saunders, on the other hand, have looked very comfortable in defense, with little for them to worry about. Although Blue Star do possess an attacking threat, yet to be showcased by the Blue Star players, who have been content with defending throughout this half, at least thus far.
Manjula Fernando just teasing around. He did have a very good start for the game with those diving efforts just in front to make sure he kept this scoreboard down to 0-0. E.B. Channa now, he gets the ball, but deemed offside. They've been very unlucky. As soon as they've got the ball, they've always not been in the right position to make it count.
He was clearly not happy with his teammate. He expected the ball to be played to him a bit earlier, expecting the ball to come to him. He made his move, but his teammate was not on the same wavelength, as delayed the pass, which eventually put Channa offside. Clearly wasn't pleased with his teammates' efforts.
It's a very competitive game out there. Two players exchanging word, but referee Prashant Rajakrishna quickly onto the scene and make sure that he calms both of them down.
Referee clearly doing the right thing, bringing the player towards him, issuing him a warning. Still no signs of any sort of caution, but the referees certainly seem to be having a control over the game so far in very sluggish conditions, which players are certainly being tested upon.
Was Mohammad Rifkan and Sundarraj Niresh, the youngster Niresh, getting some advice of referee Prashant Rajakrishna, but as the game goes on to Simon here. Blue Star just outside the box, gets the aerial route into the box, but still cleared away by the Saunders defense.
Unfortunately for E.B. Channa, he wasn't aware of where the ball eventually landed, which is why he was in a bit of a tangle. If he was to find his feet, he would have been able to make something out of that move, as Saunders are put through. Oh, and unfortunately for Mohammad, he is not able to get that telling touch around the keeper, who again shows his experience and holds his nerve. And just as the move comes to an end, he collapses to the ground. I'm sure he has carried an injury to his forearm there.
How disappointing would it be for Saunders missing on that one? Was fair much easy task for them just to get the right target and a bit of foot on the ball. It would have been first blood. But right now, Manjula Fernando is down on the ground. He seems to be in pain.
For a moment, Traore Mohammed seemed like he had the better of the Blue Star goalkeeper, but yet again he seemed to find his feet and make a last-ditch challenge just to make sure they still stay on level terms in this game, consequently attaining an injury in the procedure, and referee rightfully giving him the attention he needs as he collapsed to the ground right after the ball was kicked out of play.
Of course, just a quick reminder of all the photographs and videos published on ThePapare.com. You can purchase them all at reasonable rates. You have to simply log on to our site and go right down and click on the services page and fill in the form and send us the request via info@ThePapare.com, or call us on 0777 822 which is our 24/7 hotline, and send in your request, and you'll be able to purchase all the moments that we capture and own them forever. ThePapare.com content selling services. As the game commences, it will be a goal kick for Blue Star. Now once again into the attacking half. But Farsin doesn't manage to get a foot on it and keep it out of the sideline, as it will give another goal kick for Saunders.
There seems to be a tactical change, as Saunders have switched their wingers from either side, as Traore Mohammed has switched to the left and Niresh has gone to the right. Certainly something the coaching staff have seen, which they can capitalize on as the game progresses. So far it has been Niresh who has been moving on the right, as we see Blue Star with a rare chance, and unfortunately for them, the man who could have made a telling difference slipped just as the ball approached him, causing so much of alarm in the Saunders defense, who have to been gone to sleep during that little break which was taken.
How bad can rain affect the beauty of this game? Once again, the conditions playing its part.
Fair to say that the player would have found his feet if it was not for the conditions at the moment, but valuable chance nonetheless, which has been squandered by Blue Star, certainly to grab the lead completely against the run of play. As we see, Niresh gets a lovely through ball back, and it's another last-ditch challenge. Saves the day for Blue Star, but still the ball is in the penalty box. Finally, Blue Star are able to clear the ball to the feet of E.B. Channa, who is again not able to control it.
A brilliant passage of play here First it was Blue Star who missed on the opportunity, slipping away. And then Nuresh just couldn't get his pass through into the box. But Chanu Keranga securing ball possession for Saunders. Once again, Abdul Mohammed in the box looking for options. Manjula Fernando shows his experience and blocks it away.
A reckless clearance almost cost them an own goal of sorts there by the defender, who completely was unaware of the player who was charging into the box from Saunders. But fortunately for him, he saw the ball ricochet off the player, out of play. But yet again, questionable defense by Blue Star, who still seem to be hanging by the skin of their teeth.
All the way onto the top, but headed away by Saunders. Once again, ball in possession. Abdul Mohammed looking for options. Finds Sundararaj Niresh, but that too not the best of the efforts as they slip down. Very damp conditions out there here at the Racecourse International Stadium.
The ground certainly has been seemingly taking a lot of toll after that shower. Now, as a lot of areas have been covered by mud and very slippery conditions at the moment, which is possibly affecting the players, who are finding it really hard to stay on their feet.
Once again getting out of the jail, Blue Star here. E.B. Channa chasing down, but doesn't quite manage to get there as it's cleared away into the attacking half for Saunders. But in the hands of the defense here right now. Chanu Keranga looking for options, doesn't get anywhere. Blue Star with the ball now, finds the veteran E.B. Channa now, sends it all the way over the top, cleared away by the defense.
Once again, very comfortable for the Saunders defense, who seem to be having their head still throughout this game. They haven't been tested, like I said. Only a few hopeful long balls from Blue Star, but nothing productive except for that one opportunity which they created. Unfortunately for them, the player slipped at the vital time, unable to capitalize on that opportunity.
Basit Amir not getting there first. It will be the goalkeeper who eventually reaches it, but he is down holding his shoulder. And we have a Blue Star player parallelly down in front of him.
Both players seem to have come out worse in that challenge. Referee, who initially asked for assistance, is now asking the technical staff to leave the field. Seemingly it is for the Blue Star technical staff, whose player eventually did find his feet and managed to pick himself up. But it's the Saunders keeper who has come out worse. He went down holding his shoulder. Seemingly he's all right. Hopefully for them it is not a big injury which he can shrug off.
Mohammed Usman wearing the number 1 jersey, assuming the goalkeeping duties for Saunders. It will be a goal kick here.
Once again, the high ball seems to be troubling Blue Star, who somehow again try to manage their lines, but the ball still keeps coming towards their end from either side from the Saunders players, who seem to be knowing what they're doing in terms of troubling the Blue Star defense.
Once again cleared away by the defense and deemed offside. Again E.B. Channa very much disappointed. He did not have a host of chances to get a strike at the goal, but those couple as well deemed offside.
Clearly a few opportunities been squandered because of the fact that E.B. Channa was positioned in a offside line rather than being able or being eligible to get the ball. Again, questionable timing in terms of the passes as well, who not seem to be looking at their front man who, when he's making the move, always seem to be getting him a bit late than usually what he expects, as they win another free kick with another player going down to the ground with a head injury. The referee rightly calling for assistance yet another time.
Should be Rangana Silva, if I'm not mistaken, with the heavy strapping on his thigh. Just a quick reminder about the ThePapare Lite platform, which is available for all the corporate sporting fans out there. If you do want us to cover your corporate sporting event, just drop in a request to info@thepapare.com, and the ThePapare Lite will be there for you to bring your sporting event of the corporate institution. Free kick in favour of Blue Star. Much needed possession if they can capitalise on. All the way into the box, but a brilliant send back by the goalkeeper Usman, coming all the way down and stretching off and doing it in a manner that they play volleyball, but making sure that they keep danger away. Saunders in safe hands.
The keeper almost made a meal of it, overrunning the cross, and unfortunately for him, he was able to read it in the last moment just to put his hands up and clear it. Certainly would have been a horror moment for him after he decided to come for the ball whilst his defence had their lines covered.
Once again, E.B. Channa is intercepted, but Simon makes sure that he secures the ball. Rangana Silva takes the aerial route, sends it across, but doesn't find his teammate. Intercepted by the defence. Saunders on the attack now. Abhay Singha, who finds Niresh, sends it back to skipper, and once again Niresh to Abdul Mohammed, just outside the box, gets it through, but not the best of the passes that you could have expected, as it will run away over the sideline. E.B. Channa chasing it down all the way from the Saunders half.
The ball from Abdul Mohammed slightly behind Traore, who wanted it played in front of him but did not expect the ball to curve away from him. Unfortunately, yet again, valuable possession not been cashed in by Saunders. Blue Star not really certain about what they're doing, but they're still holding their lines together to keep the game on level peggings, with heavy challenging and some last ditch movement, and keeper seemed to be in a bit of discomfort again, now calling for some assistance, and the referee has stopped play, asking for the technical staff to help their keeper out. Certainly a body blow for Blue Star at the moment, who supposedly have been depending on their keeper on various occasions throughout the half to keep them in the game.
We are into the 40th minute of this first half. In the final quarter-final of this FA Cup Championship 2016, Blue Star SC taking on Saunders here. And so far it's been Saunders who has been doing the talking in their offence. Rangana Silva and the Blue Star skipper on a small chit-chat with the ball.
Some of the Saunders players seem to be regathering during this little break, trying to put those few passes they've been able to find into a productive move in which they can take the lead. Clearly their dominance has not been rewarded based on some last ditch defending and also a few loose passes at the business end of the Blue Star box, which unfortunately for Saunders, which they have not cashed in on.
Once again, skipper into the box. That's Traore looking for options, doesn't quite get hold of it, and once again Manjula Fernando, the veteran, doing the talking, sends it all the way and gets Blue Star back into the safe hands. I was just going to mention that a little bit of credit should be given to the goalkeeper, keeping Saunders down low. And
once again, it's the Blue Star keeper who comes to their aid. Again, a beautifully measured chip, if you could say that, completely outfoxing the keeper initially, but fortunately for him, he was able to recover from it to only concede a corner and not a goal. Yet again, the set piece is poor and nothing again doing with the opportunity created for Saunders, who are certainly knocking on the door continuously, as Blue Star seem to be completely on the back foot at the moment.
Indeed, Joe, that's what experience together with talent can do to a player. Manjula Fernando. And this time Usman comes away and makes sure that his opponent doesn't go past him. Simon in a heavy tussle for the ball, but still Saunders on top of it.
Traore doing excellently there on the ball. He knew he wasn't able to move much past passing his defenders while he was being outnumbered 2 against 1, but smartly enough he has won a throw for his team in a very contentious position where he was at the verge of losing the ball. Again, smart play by the foreign player, who seems to be having a smart head on top of his shoulders along with his talent. Sometimes temperament does matter in certain occasions as such, which he clearly displayed at the moment.
Abdul Mohammed finds Sundarraj Niresh on the wing, but back to Abdul Mohammed into the box. Doesn't find one of his teammates as Manjula Fernando makes a quick run for it and will safely kick it away off the sideline.
Again, the defense not coming in aid of their keeper, who expected someone to hair down the right hand side so that he can kick the ball forward. Unfortunately for him, there was nobody, so he had to find touch. And as the referee brings the half to a close, it's a matter of lost opportunities for Saunders and somewhat last-ditch defending for Blue Star, which still keeps them in the game as the half draws 0-0.
It has been Saunders who has had a lot of ball possession, 11 attempts to the goal, and out of all those 11, 7 attempts has been on target. But nevertheless, Manjula Fernando doing what he does the best with his experience and talent has made sure that Blue Star is safely back in the dressing room for the first half without any pressure. But coming into the second half, they will have to do much better in both their departments, offense and defense. They've not been in top of their defense. And of course, since they've not been able to convert their striking phase into the offense as well. So Blue Star will have a lot of talking to do. Do join us after a few minutes as we will bring you the live action of this final quarter-final live from Racecourse International Stadium right after half-time.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadika, can you give me data SIM?
Massage?
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1-for-1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialog 1-for-1 prepaid plan. Dialog, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialog roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get Dialog roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
One guaranteed best rate on any network? Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam. Introducing the Ultra 99 postpaid package from Dialog. Say everything you want to say with the ultra benefits of extra talk time, extra SMS and extra data at a monthly rental of just 99 rupees only. Dialog, the future today.
Here, where can I get a data SIM? I say, old chap, where might a fellow find a data SIM card? Yannako.
You're from Sri Lanka, right?
How did you know?
Why don't you use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data for $5 a day.
Unlimited data for $5 a day and...
Data unlimited, my patience isn't.
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
Hello, මචං.
Hi.
මං හිතුවා ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා ගියාට පස්සේ ලංකාවේ පාරවල් අමතක වුණා කියලා. හොයාගන්න අමාරු නේද?
ෆෝන් එකේ ඔන්ලයින් මැප් එක තියෙනවනේ. මෙහෙ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් හරි ෆාස්ට්. එන ගමන් ඊමේල් ටිකක් චෙක් කරගත්තා.
දැන් මෙහෙම තමයි. හොඳම ක්‍රැබ්ස් තින්නෙත් මෙහෙනේ.
අයියෝ අද මැච් එක මිස් වෙනවනේ.
නෑ. අපි ෆුල් කනෙක්ටඩ්. මෙතන ඉඳලා ලයිව් බලන්න පුළුවන්.
ඔසී වලත් මේ වගේ නෑනේ. ලෝකෙම හොඳ මේවනේ මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ.
දවසින් දවස මේව අලුත් කරන්නේ ඩයලොග් තමයි.
ලංකාවේ අපේ ජීවිතවල නවතම තාක්ෂණයෙන් සුවිසල් පෙරලියක් කරන්නට අද මෙන්ම හෙටත් ඩයලොග් නිබන්ධව කැපවෙයි.
කොහේ ගියත් කොතැන හිටියත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා පිලේ එංගලන්ත සංචාරයේ උණුසුම් අවස්ථා ඔබේ මොබයිල් එකෙන් සජීවීව ඩයලොග් මයි TV වෙතින්ම පමණයි. ඩේටා කාස්තුවක් නොමැතිව දවසටම රුපියල් 330ක් වැනි සුළු මුදලකට ඇති තරම් නරඹන්න. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ටයිප් කර 8282ට SMS කරන්න. ඩයලොග් වෙතින් මයි TV අනාගතය ආදයි.
This is the story of a nation on the move, competing globally through a fiber optic network, delivering solutions instantly with superfast 4G, redefining entertainment with 3G HSPA+, making every day more efficient with Wi-Fi, bringing a world of knowledge to your home with fixed 4G. Get connected to Sri Lanka's fastest network. Dialog, the #1 choice of the people. Dialog, the future today.
Sawadikap! Can you give me data SIM?
Massage?
No, data SIM.
Massage, very good.
No, data SIM.
You are Sri Lanka? Why you no use Dialog data roaming? Unlimited data, $5 a day.
Unlimited data for just $5 a day?
Yeah. Unlimited, same massage you want?
Me?
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
1 for 1 is all I want. 1 for 1 is all I need.
Here, what's all this 1 for 1 talk?
The 1 for 1 plan from Dialog. Get 1 MB free for every 1 minute of talk time, per second charging and a flat rate to any network.
Dialog 1 for 1 prepaid plan. Dialog, the future today.
Here? How are you going to stay in touch abroad?
Dialog roaming. They give the best rates.
Only if you pick the preferred network. Otherwise...
Just get Dialog roaming. It's the one and only best rate on any overseas network, guaranteed.
One guaranteed best rate on any network? Woohoo!
Hassle-free roaming with the best rates in over 200 countries with Dialog roaming. Clearly the best way to roam. Introducing the Ultra 99 postpaid package from Dialog. Say everything you want to say with the ultra benefits of extra talk time, extra SMS, and extra data at a monthly rental of just 99 rupees only. Dialogue, the future today.
Here, where can I get a data SIM? Bah. I say, old chap, where might a fellow find a data SIM card? Kiannako.
You're from Sri Lanka, right?
How did you know?
Why don't you use Dialogue Data Roaming? Unlimited data for $5 a day.
Unlimited data for $5 a day and...
Data unlimited, my patience isn't.
Unlimited data roaming for just $5 a day with Dialogue Roaming. Clearly the best way to roam.
Every breath you take, every move you make, every game you play, every word you say, I'll be watching you. Every step you take, I'll be watching. Every step you take, every move you make, every game you play, every word you say, I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Progress starts with a dream. Through connectivity, technology, and talent, that dream can become a reality. Asiata, with you every step you take.
කොහේ ගියත් කොතැන හිටියත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා පිලේ එංගලන්ත සංචාරයේ උණුසුම් අවස්ථා ඔබේ මොබයිල් එකෙන් සජීවීව ඩයලොග් මයි ටීවී වෙතින්ම පමණයි. ඩේටා කාස්තුවක් නොමැතිව දවසටම රුපියල් 333ක් වැනි සුළු මුදලකට ඇති තරම් නරඹන්න. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ටයිප් කර 8282ට SMS කරන්න. ඩයලොග් වෙතින් මයි ටීවී අනාගතය ආදයි.
හලෝ මචං.
හායි.
මංගිත ඔස්ට්‍රේලියා ගියට පස්සේ ලංකාවේ පාරවල් අමතක වුණා කියලා. හොයාගන්න අමාරු නේද?
ෆෝන් එකේ ඔන්ලයින් මැප් එක තියෙනවනේ. මෙහෙ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් හරි ෆාස්ට්. එන ගමන් ඊමේල් ටිකක් චෙක් කරගත්තා.
දැන් මෙහෙම තමයි. හොඳම ක්‍රැබ්ස් තින්නෙත් මෙහෙනේ.
අයියෝ අද මැච් එක මිස් වෙනවනේ.
නෑ. අපි ෆුල් කනෙක්ටඩ්. මෙතන ඉඳලා ලයිව් බලන්න පුළුවන්.
ඔසීවලත් මේ වගේ නෑනේ. ලෝකෙම හොඳ මේවනේ මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ.
දවසින් දවස මේව අලුත් කරන්නේ ඩයලොග් තමයි.
ලංකාවේ අපේ ජීවිතවල නවතම තාක්ෂණයෙන් සුවිසල් පෙරලියක් කරන්නට අද මෙන්ම හෙටත් ඩයලොග් නිබන්ධව කැපවෙයි. Every breath you take, every move you make, every game you play, every word you say, I'll be watching you. Every step you take, I'll be watching. Every step you take, every move you make, every game you play, every word you say, I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Progress starts with a dream. Through connectivity, technology, and talent, that dream can become a reality. Asiata, with you every step you take.
Hello and welcome back on www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, bringing you the live action all the way here from Racecourse International Stadium with the final quarter-final in the FA Cup Championship 2016, which is played between Blue Star SC all the way from Kautura versus Saunders SC, wearing bright yellow. The match was delayed from the original kick-off time, which was 3 o'clock this evening. Started at 3:35 due to adverse weather. Just 10 minutes before the kick-off, the rain was just pouring down to Racecourse International Stadium, and hence the rough patches on the pitch, very damp conditions. But nevertheless, Saunders came out in the first half dominating the game. They had 11 attempts for the goal. They've dominated the offense and they've had a lot of ball possession during the first 45 minutes of play, and out of those 11 efforts, they managed to get 7 efforts on target, which was really a testing call for the Blue Star defense. They were just hanging out there by the teeth, not doing anything exceptional. It was just their keeper Manjula Fernando who came out with an exceptional task, making sure that they are still in safe hands. And referee Prashant Rajkrishna is back on the pitch, arriving with the ball as Saunders SC will take their respective positions in the field. And it has been 4 corners in the first half for Saunders SC, and who has committed 3 fouls. And on the other hand, Blue Star has not been into their best of the starts that they would have expected with their form, considering throughout this FA Cup Championship. Just 1 attempt, and that attempt was on target, but beautifully saved once again by Mohammad Usman, who is the goalkeeper for Saunders SC. They've committed 5 fouls, and all the 5 have been committed in their own half. And 2 offsides for E.B. Chan, who was very much disappointed with his effort, that he couldn't just draw first blood. Those are the statistics from the first half, and it's very much evident that Saunders have been dominating, and it's a wake-up call for Blue Star coming into the second half. They have to make sure that they get their strategies right in their offense, especially Manjula Fernando has been exceptional, who's wearing the blue color jersey, assuming the goalkeeping duties for Blue Star with 3 brilliant saves, and that is one reason why Blue Star has been kept down low, 0-0 in the scorecard. And of course, joining with me in commentary is Joe.
Good welcome to all of our viewers again, and yet again, like we discussed, all the stats in favor of Saunders. Unfortunately, though, the telling stat is still on level terms for both teams, as Saunders were unable to capitalize on their opportunities in the first half due to unfortunate conditions in certain occasions, and also poor passing on the final third. When it came to the business end, they could not find that telling pass to put their frontmen through. As we see Blue Star preparing for the second half, surely they'll have to be more strong in defense, which was very unconvincing in the first half, although they were able to get the job done. Clearly their standout player was their goalkeeper, who seemed to come to their aid on various occasions to save them from their blushes in defence.
It's all set here to commence the second half of this quarter-final, which has been a cracker of a game. Testing the boys of Kaluthara wearing the green outfit. It will be E.B. Channa and Mohammed Farsin, who just took on the kickoff for the second half. E.B. Channa just didn't get quite a lot of ball for him to manage his foot through and make sure that he scores. On to the corner, Blue Star. And a beautiful piece of defense there once again by Saunders. They've not been really tested. They've not had a lot of defensive faces, Saunders, on the first half.
Basit Amir for a moment was able to lose his man, who did recover very significantly to force a throw in for his team or against his team. Yet it's very evident that they're going for a long throw into the box, pushing their men in front. Let's see whether it will pay dividends. Oh, the ball slips at a telling moment. Fortunately for them, the referee is being a little lenient considering the conditions, and he's giving them another throw in. And
Mohammed Rifkan here, a long one into the box, but once again Mohammed Usman manages to clinch it through, safely gathered in his hands, and Saunders is back onto the safe zone as Sundararaj Niresh commences the counter-attack. Onto the attacking half now, gets to the aerial route, and just once again missing it, Tarori Mohammed chasing down that ball, but the Blue Star defense have done quite well.
As the second half kicks off, we see Nazir Opemi taking the field as a substitute, replacing their skipper Mohammed. Seems like a tactical change, as Opemi is considered one of their experienced defenders. All the more reasons of concern being raised by Blue Star, who have taken measures in terms of damaging or preventing damage. We'll see whether it's effective throughout the course of the game as it goes on.
Indeed, it's a very huge tactical call made by the coach, as Abdul Mohammed once again doesn't get through Nazir Opemi and Manjula Fernando as he comes sliding down and gathers it safely. Coming back to that point, yes, Nazir Opemi is one of their key players in defense. He did put on a really good show in the Dialogue Champions League that was concluded, and it will be a great relief for the rest of the defenders to have an experienced man in their line, which is a part in this match that they've been tested throughout. Once again, skipper up to the front to Sundararaj Niresh, who chases down that ball, but defense just slides down Rifkan and makes sure that Sundararaj Niresh is just nowhere onto that ball. Rangana Silva gets it all the way to Basit Amir, and intercepted away. Basit Amir just missing out on it. Hetiarachi making sure that Amir doesn't get too long of offensive space to work himself on. On the other side, skipper Sanoj Pathura looking for options. Gets it far wide across into no man's land. Not the best of the passes he would have expected, as it will be a throw-in for Blue Star.
Sanoj Samira with another poor pass, expecting his defender to actually charge in front, hoping that he'll get on the end of it. Unfortunately, the defender did not read that, as the ball just skidded away for a throw-in. But Blue Star seemed to have getting little by little into the game after a very shaky performance in the first half, being able to at least test the Saunders defense, sending a few balls behind the defense. As we see again, Niresh providing a beautiful ball and a thumping shot, and the rebound was just absolutely squandered by Abed Mohammed, who seemed to have had all the time in the world, but unfortunately wasn't able to capitalize on it. Seemed to have gotten himself in a tangle, slightly caught off guard as it may, but a chance nonetheless yet again for Saunders to take an early lead in the game, or at least in the second half, that is.
It has been Manjula Fernando who has been keeping Blue Star in the safe zone, both the rebound and the first attempt. Perfect saves by the veteran. Slipped the first attempt out of his hand, but made sure that he kept on to it on the rebound. And now Blue Star gets it through into the box, but straight near the goalkeeper Mohammed Usman, who clears it away.
It was one of those menacing balls bouncing right in front of the keeper, which was very awkward for him. Unfortunately for Saunders, the charging player in front wasn't able to capitalize on the mistake. Again, squandering a valuable opportunity to take the lead. As we see yet again, Niresh trying to whip a ball in from the left side, but hits the defender, and Blue Star able to come away with the ball. Again, a lovely pass being controlled excellently in midfield and distributed lovely across to Niresh, who seems to cut in and tries to take a shot and did curl into the far post. Again, it's the keeper who comes to their aid, forcing the ball wide for another corner. Saunders asking a lot of questions yet again in the second half, but still not able to find a way through.
All those questions have been perfectly answered by Manjula Fernando once again with a beautiful diving effort, making sure that the ball is nowhere around the goal. And it's a corner awarded for Saunders SC. A much needed set piece for them to get on to a fabulous start in the second half as well. On to the box, curling. And this time too, Manjula Fernando safely gathering it.
Abed Mohammed seemed to have met with a knock, trying to get on to the end of that ball, and the referee is having a small word with him to see whether he's fine to continue, and he does seem so as he picks himself onto his feet. Manjula Fernando clearly not happy with his defense, allowing the Saunders players a lot of space and time to shoot, which he's not really comfortable with. Already being tested, he wants his defense to come in a bit tight with the front men of Saunders. Nasiri Oemi again seems like a no-nonsense defender, getting rid of the ball rather, and clearing his lines very fast, not allowing the Saunders players to squeeze him for space. As we speak, fortunate ricochet, but yet again unable to keep a hold of the ball. Sluggish conditions on the opposite end of the field now, as Blue Star are kicking towards the side of the field, which is been mostly affected by the rain, but part and parcel of the game, as Saunders too had their fair share of unfortunate turn of events in that side of the field, so it's a matter of getting on with it.
Saunders skipper with the ball, sends it into a vacant area as Chanuka Iranga. Into the box now once again, Nazir Opemi clears it off with a header. And that is one exact reason why he is in the play, why he is brought back into the defense line. The talent and his experience surely strengthens the Blue Star defense.
Again, questionable space given to Abhay Sekara in front of the box, where he was allowed to dance and take his shot away. Fortunately for Blue Star, it was straight against one of their defenders, but they shouldn't be always hoping on the fact that a defender will be across. They should not allow them to shoot, as another attempt has been sprayed on top of the bar. certainly they're coming from either side, causing a lot of questions and stretching the Blue Star defense, which is trying to keep a compact line in front of the box, but still unable to contain the wide players from Saunders. Niresh and Traore both making good inroads behind the defense.
EB Channa into the box, but straight into the hands of Mohammad Usman. Safely gathered. They've not really found that breakthrough as yet, as Abdul Mohammed on the counter-attack for Saunders. Nasir Upem intercepting it. And now Mohammad Imtad making sure that the ball doesn't advance through.
Abdul Mohammed coming the worst out of that challenge, but unfortunately again for Blue Star, they give the ball away after retaining possession, as Saunders seem to come back right at them. And again a little bit of discomfort for the defender, who kicks the ball out of play for another throw in. Saunders wanting to seemingly get on with it rather than allowing the defense to settle back in, as Traore is trying to weave his way past a few defenders, sending the ball back into midfield. Lovely ball sent in, and not a very convincing clearance, but the job done nonetheless, and it's yet another corner for Saunders.
Simmons edging it out, slightly managing to get out of jail. Manjula Fernando making sure that his defenders are in place for this set piece. It will be Abe Sekara who will take the corner. Comes dashing on, but comfortably cleared away. Ibi Channa with the ball now for Blue Star. Sends it back to Nasir Upemi, who chips it over to the front.
Opportunities for a quick counter yet again. They cannot find that telling pass to Ibi Channa, who is left in no man's land as he made a dashing run in front. And again Nasir Upemi clears his line for another throw in. Ibi Channa certainly frustrated after making that run in front, hoping for a ball at his feet, but it never arrived. Saunders, who are holding really strong in defense, as much as the offense is asking a lot of questions at the moment.
Saunders once again in the danger area. Into the box. And this time the skipper takes a dashing shot, but way out of target and all the way over the top, out of the playing field.
Poor cross by Niresh, considering the fact that he had ample amount of time to find one of his players, but yet again Traore was able to recover the ball, but unfortunately for them, their skipper's shot was off target, and seemingly he got underneath it a bit too much, more than he wanted. Yet again a lot of alarms in the Blue Star defense, as Abdul Mohammed clips the Blue Star player in midfield, giving away a cheap free kick. Nasir Upemi is slowly dancing in front, and again it's a pass in towards no man's land, as Ibi Channa was clearly away from the ball from where he tried to pass it. Traore has been sent through with a lovely through ball. Dances his way through to take a shot which is being deflected for a corner.
Corner in favour of Saunders, and Tarur Mohammed failing to gain advantage of that beautiful through ball to send that pass to Sundararaj Niresh, who was on the other end.
Again Niresh unable to control the ball, which was taken off a quick corner rather. He didn't clearly expect it, and clearly to the discomfort of displeasure of Abe Sekara, who expected much more from his winger. Fernando kicks the ball in front again. It's come to nothing in terms of Blue Star as the ball is taken again to the feet of the Saunders players. Traore plays it out wide. And now it's Abdel Mohammed driving in front, trying to find Traore, which he does. Traore trying to get a shot away. But again, there is a Blue Star player in front of him. Hanging on there, the Blue Star players, and trying to launch some sort of an attack in their favour. Again, it's a bad touch.
E.B. Chandna very much disappointed once again.
A lot of frustration kicking into the Blue Star players at the moment, who seem unable to find their own players in the opposition's half, where they are pinned to their own half at the moment. With Saunders players, again, there's a crunching challenge. Certainly asking for the first booking of the game. I beg your pardon, it's the second booking of the game. Goes in the way of Mohammed Rifkan, who slid in. But Abdul Mohammed slid the ball past and has come short of the challenge, and he seemed to be in a lot of discomfort at the moment as the technical staff are walking in.
Abdul Mohammed seems to be in pain. It's his knee, rather the ankle, which was knocked down, and he seems to be walking away from the field. A huge blow to the Saunders outfit if he does not return.
Saunders players seem to be lining up for a long range effort with very few bodies inside the box, but seems like it's a centre back who would be the favourite. No, they're pushing him back as well, pushing him forward rather. Seems like a attempted pass from Abesekara's foot. As Abesekara tries to chip the ball in, but again they're not able to control the ball inside the box as Blue Star clear their lines. Again, a lovely touch by Abesekara, a bit too much over Traore, who was expecting it to his feet rather than his head by the looks of it with his gesture. Hence, slight miscommunication there yet again as Blue Star couldn't find a way through. Here they come again though. Besekara with the ball, unable to find E.B. Chandna again, not able to grasp the pass which was sent towards his side. As the ball is sent wide towards Traore Mohammed, who is trying to make something out of this. Besekara with an attempted chip ball towards Niresh, who is unfortunately he doesn't have the strength in the pass to find his man. E.B. Chandna seems to be left stranded in the opposition's half as not a single ball has found his feet. Again, adding to the frustration, he certainly seems to be keeping his head hung.
All the way over the top and sent back into the attacking half for Saunders now. But once again, Nazir Rupemi behind the ball. Tries to clear it in the defense. He's been doing a pretty good job since he was brought back into the game for the second half. Sends it back to Imtad, but Imtad missing it, and skipper taking a rash shot. Missing Manjula Fernando and the goal. Way off target. But it was a very die-hearted diving effort by Manjula Fernando once again. He's been one man who stood out of the entire Blue Star performance today. And he should be given, I think, the full credit why Saunders is in still double figures, which means 2 zeros in their scorecard.
The Blue Star defense trying to be a little too cute there, trying to play the ball out, but came actually from left on the receiving end as Saunders were able to steal the ball from their feet. Again, a lot of confusion as to what the Blue Star defense is intending on doing, as they are not on the same page, with a lot of confusion and talking happening in the black line. Paemi wanted to play the ball out, whereas the rest of his defense wanted to clear the ball as the ball came to their feet. So they have to sort these mistakes out quite so fast, unless, if not, rather, Saunders will surely cash in one of these times where they've been having a lot of sniffs on goal, as Niresh's mistake almost cost Saunders a goal there. But again, poor controlling and a bit too aggressive there by the offensive player, which led to a free kick.
Basit Amir, who missed out on that occasion, as Saunders launches their counter-attack into the attacking half. A beautiful through ball by the skipper, but the defense arrives there just before the offense does and clears it away quite comfortably. And now on the counter is Blue Star, but unfortunately the ball just rolls over the white line as the checkered flag goes up, and it will be a throw-in in favour of Saunders.
Again, when the ball was launched forward, they are unable to keep the ball at their feet to make something out of it, much to the frustration of the front men of Blue Star. And again, Saunders are dominating proceedings from midfield, where Blue Star seem to have very little possession of the ball.
Tiarachi sending it back to Chanu Keranga, who sends it up front to Niresh. Niresh just outside the box now, looking for options. Can Saunders connect this one through? And now Abhinayaka.
Krishant Abesekar yet again wasn't able to find the space he needed to get the shot away, as Blue Star making a lot of inroads from the Saunders rather making a lot of inroads from the left, as Niresh is finding himself with a lot of space to deliver the ball into the box, as Blue Star prepare their next substitution of the game.
It's Mohammad Rizan who is going to make his way instead of Basit Amir, who will find his space on the bench. Fresh legs for Blue Star to try and break this hoodoo in their offense, where they've never clicked through since the first half. It's been a frustrating phase for their offense, especially for E.B. Chadner, who had a lot of chances but just didn't get the ball, to the place where he really liked to get his foot through. And a couple of times, of course, called offside. Saunders in the counter. They've managed to have a lot of ball possession in the second half as well. And this time too, Manjula Fernando safely gathers it and quickly releases it off to Nazir Opemi, who gets a foot on it and advances through. Nazir Opemi looking for options here for his teammates. Gets it to Rangana Silva, who gets it to E.B. Channa, who's deemed off by the defense. Rangana Silva sends it back and finds Mohammad Fahir, but unfortunately intercepted and turned away. Back into a counter-attack by Saunders. Really good chance here, and once again Manjula Fernando missing it on the rebound, and finally Saunders clicking it through what they've been trying for since the start of the game. And that's the first goal, and the one that they've been looking for so much of time. And finally Sundaranaj Niresh assisting Abdul Mohammed. Krishant Abesekar, to be precise, assisting Abdul Mohammed and gaining that prize goal. It was a beautiful passage of play, turning it into the counter-attack and testing the Blue Star defense, which was not yet taken the positions back in the defensive half.
Finally, they've been able to cash in on an opportunity they had. Again, the initial effort was parried by the keeper, but fortunately for Saunders, it was right at the feet of Abdul Mohammed, who this time made no mistake, and he seems to be the player also on the ground with a shoulder injury supposedly. This is an injury he carried through the pre-quarters. He had to be substituted off the field even during the pre-quarters with damaged shoulder, and that seemed to be the Achilles again for him, as the stretchers have arrived to take him out of the field. Again, not good signs for Saunders, as they just got the lead into the game with the advantage on their side. Clearly, this was the last thing they wanted to happen.
We are on to the 70th minute of this game as Saunders score their first goal. And as the goal scorer goes away in the stretcher. But nevertheless, he has done his part and his job for the team. He put the team onto the lead. And now it's up to the rest of the teammates to honor his task and qualify on to the semi-finals of this FA Cup Championship 2016. And now Blue Star, they have a lot of work to do. They've never really clicked through the offense, and now they have to score 2 goals to win. Just outside the box and doesn't get the breakthrough that was needed. Disappointing effort by them.
Blues now have to push bodies forward in search of an equalizer, because now they cannot afford to sit back more, allowing Saunders to get another goal, which will most probably seal the game for Saunders. So Blue Star have to take the initiative at the moment, which unfortunately for them in the last attack was not to be, with a poor bit of control, as Pemi intercepts another attempted through ball from the Saunders player, and the referee says play on. Krishant Abesekara almost finding Niresh inside the penalty box, but again a last ditch challenge, allowing Blue Star to clear their lines. Yet another poor pass, unable to find E.B. Channa, and again Saunders coming away with possession, and Opemi finds himself in a little tangle, but fortunately for them has been able to grasp the ball back. Now Blue Star will have to launch a few attacks, at least to ask a few questions from the Saunders defense, which they have failed throughout the game to do. Again, an attempt of asking for a yellow card, as the Blue Star players are clearly not pleased with what happened, as they are claiming it to be a intentional handball, if it may. The referee still having a talk with the defender along with the captain, and as we see, Abdul Mohammed does make his way back into the field in a rather surprising manner, as they've taken a very quick free kick. And the Saunders defense was completely gone to sleep. They were focused on the player who was coming back after his injury rather than the free kick, and E.B. Channa almost making them pay. Fortunately for them, it's just a corner.
E.B. Channa's corner going all the way, and Nazir Rupemi is just behind it, trying to clinch it through to the offense, but fails as Saunders SC once again is on the counter. Sundaraj Niresh behind the ball, gets it once again to Abdul Mohammed, but doesn't find the perfect pass which would allow Niresh to score that second goal.
Simon able to find that last ditch challenge, which actually saved Blue Star from their blushes from another quick counter, as we see Niresh Bhaskaran being substituted, and the Saunders player who is making into the field is
AGI Udara, to be precise, Joe, making his way in the spot of Sundaraj Niresh.
And Saunders win another corner. Again, a short corner didn't work out, as they try to make a pass to the box. It's deflected away from a defender for another corner. This time Krishant Abesekara will look to swing the ball into the box rather than taking it short. Lovely in swinging corner. The keeper, fortunately for Blue Star, dealt with it as they come away with the ball yet again. Will they be able to do something out of it? We will see. Lovely ball through. Again, a bit short for the man who was making the run from the box or towards the box. Abdul Mohammed again seemed to be in a lot of discomfort after trying to chest the ball to the ground. It's his chest or the shoulder muscle which he seems to have aggravated. Now I think the fourth official is advising him to stay off field at least until he sorts it out. There's a lot of breaks in play which is clearly aggravating the Blue Star players who are trying to gain a bit of momentum in the game.
India finally he is being treated off the field. Seems as if they are readying out a substitution for him. We'll just know the player who will be substituted in a little while as Blue Star tries to get out of jail once again after conceding that goal. And the ball is just far away off the white line, which gives them another throw-in. Much needed one in their opposite half, in their attacking half, but just doesn't find enough legs to carry it through to the goal. Nazir Ropemi once again, timely interceptions. Sends it up front to Ibi Channa, but just before Ibi Channa comes, it's Usman who arrives at the ball and collects it neatly. But the goal kick all the way up high and falls, headed away by Nazir Ropemi.
Excellent defending again by Opemi, who seemed to read the play when Traore Mohammed had the ball in his feet and almost put Ibi Channa through with a lovely through ball. But unfortunately, he had a bit more than what he wanted in terms of power. So the keeper made a pretty comfortable save, as we see Saunders trying to make inroads and conceding another goal kick for Blue Star, who are trying to build an attack from behind, but unfortunately they are not making that telling pass to their front men. And again, the ball is lost in midfield as Saunders try to or content with attacking in the counter. A beautiful shot by Krishant Abesekara, bounced awkwardly for the Blue Star keeper, who seemed to have gotten his hand in the right place in the last moment to keep his team in the game. Again, a nasty bounce right in front of him. Krishant Abesekara clearly wanted a free kick there for an infringement by the Blue Star defender, but nothing doing, says the referee. Wants the player to get on with the game. And seems like Blue Star are trying to make something out of this game by pushing a few bodies forward, as another lovely through ball finds the feet of the player, the substitute, but excellently defended.
And yes, that's a substitution which is coming in favor of Abdul Mohammed. It's Dinet Sankalpa who has made his way back to the field, replacing that empty slot in the field for Saunders, who are leading this game 1-0. Finally finding the touch of the goal in the second half.
A fresh bit of legs on for Saunders during the last 15 to 20 minutes of the game, where they will count on their defense to keep them in the game as much as trying to make something happen and score another goal to put this game to bed. But it's actually Blue Star now trying to press the game or trying to force the issue against Saunders. Ibi Channa trying to get away from the ball. It's a wonderful cross, but the keeper has made a complete meal of it. And Oh, the ball. They're playing ping pong inside the box there where nobody is able to convincingly get it away. Still the ball is inside the Saunders half. Unfortunately for Blue Star, none of their players were able to get on the end of it. A lot of confusion caused there by the keeper who charged for the ball but wasn't convincing at all in terms of gathering it.
Indeed, we are into the final 10 minutes of the game without added time, and Blue Star seems to be so much desperate in their offense, not clicking through at all, no momentum to be seen, making a comedy of errors inside that box. Once again, the pass is not through to E.B. Chan, who was inside the box. He is very much disappointed, and he has been a disappointed figure since the first half. And Mohammad Usman and the rest of the Saunders people, they are really lucky that they did not find momentum inside that box in the prior phase, or else the score would have been very much different and it would have been squad.
Again, another heavy challenge on Krishant Abesekara, yet the offender goes uncautioned as he apologizes to the player at the moment. The referee didn't seem to find it pretty hard on the Saunders player, who has awarded a free kick to them. As Tahir Mohammed tries to take it, Krishant Abesekara wants him to take his time with it. Oh, it's a lovely ball swung in, and I think the keeper tipped it onto the bar. Fortunately for him, it didn't cause much damage for Saunders.
Manjula Fernando has been having a fabulous day in the field. Saunders, on the other hand, sending it over the top onto the attacking half. Tauri Mohammed still behind the ball, looking for options. Gets it into the substituted man. But now Nazir Rupemi gets it back to Manjula Fernando, who quickly releases it.
Very calm defending by the Blue Star keeper, who had a man on his back but kept his nerve to easily give the ball away, as again E.B. Channa is unable to come to the end of the pass which was intended for him. He expected it to be more direct towards him rather than towards the box. Again, calm defending as Manjula Fernando tries to launch another attack forward, but he's unable to find his own teammates. Lovely attempt by the Saunders player, who's trying to whip a ball across to Traore. He does, but unfortunately for him, it's the defender who gets the last touch, forcing the ball for another corner. Certainly not convincing, yet effective to still keep Blue Star in the game as they substitute yet another player. It's Jayant Simeon, who is making his way from the field. And the player who did make the challenge or the clearance seems to have taken a heavy knock as he's still on the ground.
Mohammad Imtad slowly getting up back on his feet and moving away onto the sideline to be treated, as Saunders prepares themselves for another corner, another set piece, a very valuable one, to make sure that they are safely into the winning lines to qualify themselves to the semi-final stage. As it comes curling in, and Manjula Fernando getting his hands on the ball, letting Saunders have another corner. Three back-to-back corners for Saunders. Very valuable set pieces for them to qualify into the semi-finals alongside the Colombo FC, Renown and Army, who have won their respective quarterfinals. Colombo FC, of course, won by huge margin against Hillary 15-1, which is the top score of this entire FA Cup Championship for the 2016 season. Renown won against Java Lane, while Army won against Air Force yesterday. And this time the corner kick is way high and over. Out. That's the end of the set pieces awarded for Saunders. Getting nothing out of the 3 back-to-back valuable set pieces. They return back to their defensive positions.
Slightly too deep from Krishant Abesekar, who would have not wanted that much a purchase on the ball, but unfortunately for him, he did see his effort flying over the bar as Tahir Mohammed quickly lets loose of his defender and he's working his way into the box, unleashing a shot, but slightly wide as he cut across the ball. Again, the Blue Star defense unable to cope with it, but fortunately for them, yet again, they see the effort going wide of the target as Blue Star try to string another attack together in the last 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes left for them to make something out of this game, as Saunders are leading from a Abdul Mohammed strike. And just a hopeful ball up into the box and brought down, but unfortunately it's a heavy touch for the Blue Star player to get on to the end of it as the ball is kicked out of play, as the Saunders defender seemed to hit the ground as soon as he made that challenge on the Blue Star winger. Still not really certain as to what the injury is, but he seems to be in a lot of discomfort at the moment, as the referee has asked for assistance and he's asking the player to take his or make his way out of the field to receive some treatment. Opayemi doing the right thing and kicking the ball out of play, avoiding Saunders throw in their own half, but still a lot of bodies in front for Blue Star trying to get the ball in the Saunders half itself to make something out of it. Opayemi again calm under pressure. Loose pass again as Blue Star aren't able to make something out of the move, as the substitute almost stole the ball from the defender. And again Saunders are right where they have to be in the Blue Star offensive half, or the defensive half rather, and winning yet another corner as Krishanta Besekara slowly makes his way to take the corner for Saunders. Clearly not where Blue Star want to be at this moment of the game, trailing 1-0, courtesy of Abdul Mohammed strike. As it's another poor judgment by the defender, but fortunately for him, his teammate came to his aid, clearing his lines. And Blue Star again are not able to find their way through, conceding another throw in for Saunders, which is crucial at this moment of time, as Saunders are keeping the play on the Blue Star half where they want to be.
And with the added advantage of leading the game, they're still continuing their offense as much as they please, with not much good Blue Star defense, even though Nazir Opayemi has done the most of it in the second half. Once again, Tarore Mohammed with the ball. Nazir Opayemi right back behind him, making sure that he does not give any space. But referee Prashant Rajkrishna is not really happy with Nazir Opayemi's efforts.
Again, the referee, after a few warnings, has taken down Opayemi into the book, as he was a bit too tight to his man, Traore, and eventually did concede a free kick, as the Saunders skipper Sanoj Samira is stepping up to the ball, supposedly will take a direct hit, as there's only one possible player inside the Blue Star box for Saunders. 3 contenders for this kick. It's Traore eventually who smashes his effort against the wall, but still Saunders, importantly enough, keep the possession. So try to work the ball wide. Saunders Samira trying to waste some time with all his experience, has won another corner. And Blue Star still not able to get a hold of the ball from Saunders.
Very much valuable set pieces for Saunders. They've been having a lot of them in the second half, but failed to capitalize. 3 back-to-back set pieces during the prior phases, and this time the corner comes curling in, but way off target as it goes past everyone on the field. And Manjula Fernando releases the ball quick, but the ball still in the danger area for Blue Star SC. On the attacking half for Saunders, as Nasir Rupemi sends it up front, but intercepted once again by Saunders. Now looking for options, Tarori Mohammed with the ball through the defense, and once again he gets it right at the edge of the box, and now a beautiful pass, and this time too the crossbar denial. They will be very much disappointed. Saunders SC, another brilliant effort, just gone away.
Unfortunate yet again, Krishanta Besekara, who did all the hard work in getting into the box and unleashing the shot, but unfortunately for him it was a rising shot, kissing the bar and out for another goal kick for Blue Star, as they managed to still mount pressure on Blue Star, who are the team in need of an equalizer. Again, it's Krishanta Besekar inside the box, taking a snapshot, but straight at the keeper, who yet again manages to hold on to the ball.
Manjula Fernando sends it up front, but doesn't quite reach E.B. Channa. And now in the attacking half for Saunders on their counter-attack. Abesekara misses it, and Tarori Mohammed now deemed off by the Blue Star defense, but manages to gather it safely into the box. Manjula Fernando makes his ground and gathers it neatly. The intention is to get the ball to E.B. Channa, which they are failing, rather which they've been failing throughout the game. But this time Nasir Rupemi does it well. Off to the substitute once again to E.B. Channa, but doesn't get the pass as much as he pleases. Not to the exact wavelength that he would have loved to advance it onto the box and then onto a goal.
Again, a contentious handball in terms of winning the ball back for Blue Star, but unfortunately for them, they weren't able to make anything out of it. The referee was completely left unsighted, and wave play to continue. If that move had resulted in a goal, that would have been a lot of controversy surrounding it. Fortunately, again, for Saunders, they aren't paying for that mistake. Most of the supporters are now making their way from the stands to the sidelines to encourage their team more and more. Both the Blue Star and the Saunders supporters are trying to get into the game and trying to get behind their team rather. As another player hits the ground and the stretcher has been called in by the referee. This time it's Traore Mohammed holding his right thigh. Seems to be in a lot of discomfort. The rest of the field is getting a much needed break during this time, as they're trying to regather, especially Blue Star, wanting to keep their head straight in these last few minutes to find an equalizer and find their way back into this game.
Blue Star, of course, very much disappointed if they cannot find an equalizer in the remaining few minutes to qualify along to the semi-finals. They've just not have got their chances that they wanted as much in the offense. That is one reason why they are way behind back.
This possibly could be the last move of the game, as the clock shows 90 minutes. And again, unfortunately for Blue Star, they're not able to get the ball in. Referee has a quick look at his watch but still allows the play to go on. Saunders are in no hurry to take this throw in.
And of course, Saunders have done wonderfully to win this game. They deserve to be in that semi-final stage. They've played wonderful football today, dominating from the start of the game. Right now, once again, inside the box in the final minute as well.
Again, a valuable opportunity to take a shot away, but he wasted too much time and consequently managed just to hand in a goal kick for Blue Star. But again, Blue Star not able to come out of their own half. A lot of pressure from the Saunders front men trying to keep them pinned to their own half. E.B. Channa has been found and wins a valuable throw in. He tries to take it quickly, which he does, and the ball is sent back to him. Blue Star trying to wriggle their way past their defenders.
Rangana Silva sends it to veteran E.B. Channa, who gets it inside the box with a beautiful through ball, but once again intercepted, and that's the final whistle for Saunders, confirming their spot in the semi-final stage. Colombo FC, Renown SC, Saunders and Army will be the four teams who qualified into the 2016 edition of FA Cup Championship semi-final stage. And what a game of football it has been, dominating from the first whistle. Saunders SC having a lot of ball possession and then not letting Blue Star SC to dance around with their moves as much as they play. Especially they've kept the veteran E.B. Channa very much quiet, cut all the parts alongside him, and a frustrating figure he will be back in the dressing room. And Saunders, of course, even though they couldn't convert all their opportunities into scoring opportunities during the first half, Abdul Mohammed, who had a fantastic game, scored that much needed and valuable goal which took them all the way onto the semi-final stage. Colombo FC was the first to qualify onto the semi-final stage, beating Hillary SC 15-1, while Renown qualified second on the same day, and it was Army SC who beat Air Force SC 4-3 in penalties. And now it's Saunders who beat Blue Star Kaluthara 1-0, qualifying into the semi-final stage of this FA Cup 2016 edition.
As you can now see the stats, it was complete dominance from Saunders throughout the game, which is pretty evident with 17 shots on target against just 3 for Blue Star, which kind of sums up the game for them, which was a rather disappointing offensive showing, and a lot of fouls conceded by Blue Star, which they paid for, especially 8 in their own half, and the Saunders dominance was also evident with the fact that they've won 14 corners to nothing in terms of Blue Star. And yet again, regardless of all the stats, it was a telling stat in the end which mattered, which was 1-0 in favor of Saunders, who are able to find book their place in the semi-finals against Renown FC, which is scheduled to be played this Saturday at Racecourse International Grounds, along with the next semi-final against Colombo FC and Army FC.
Indeed, those 4 teams will be the worthy winners who will qualify into the semi-final stage. And of course, we do invite you to stay tuned and join with us again on the 28th, which is the scheduled date for the 2 semi-finals to be kicked off here at Racecourse International Stadium. And until we meet you again on the semi-final stage, my name is Lelumem, together with Joe Harshan and Nawud Vijayakrama. Over and out for ThePapare.com.
කොහේ ගියත් කොතැන හිටියත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා පිලේ එංගලන්ත සංචාරයේ උණුසුම් අවස්ථා ඔබේ මොබයිල් එකෙන් සජීවීව ඩයලොග් මයි TV වෙතින්ම පමණයි. ඩේටා කාස්තුවක් නොමැතිව දවසටම රුපියල් 333ක් වැනි සුළු මුදලකට ඇති තරම් නරඹන්න. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ටයිප් කර 8282ට SMS කරන්න. ඩයලොග් වෙතින් මයි TV අනාගතය ආදයි.
හලෝ මචං.
හායි.
මං හිතුවා ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා ගියට පස්සේ ලංකාවේ පාරවල් අමතක වුණා කියලා. හොයාගන්න අමාරු නේද?
ෆෝන් එකේ ඔන්ලයින් මැප් එක තියෙනවනේ. මෙහෙ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් හරි ෆාස්ට්. එන ගමන් ඊමේල් ටිකක් චෙක් කරගත්තා.
දැන් මෙහෙම තමයි. හොඳම ක්‍රැබ්ස් තින්නෙත් මෙහෙනේ.
අයියෝ අද මැච් එක මිස් වෙනවනේ.
නෑ. අපි ෆුල් කනෙක්ටඩ්. මෙතන ඉඳලා ලයිව් බලන්න පුළුවන්.
ඔසීවලත් මේ වගේ නෑනේ. ලෝකෙම හොඳ මේවනේ මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ.
දවසින් දවස මේවා අලුත් කරන්නේ ඩයලොග් තමයි.
ලංකාවේ අපේ ජීවිතවල නවතම තාක්ෂණයෙන් සුවිසල් පෙරලියක් කරන්නට අද මෙන්ම හෙටත් ඩයලොග් නිබන්ධව කැපවෙයි.
Every breath you take, every move you make, every game you play, every word you say, I'll be watching you. Every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every breath you take, every step you take, every move you make, every game you play, every word you say, I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Progress starts with a dream. Through connectivity, technology, and talent, that dream can become a reality. Asiata, with you